The Game Boy Color version of Army Men 2 features a 2-player link cable verse mode. When 2 copies are connected with the link cable, players can continue the green versus tan plastic man fight by competing in 1v1 deathmatch or capture the flag battles. Some thought and effort went into this multiplayer mode as there are 5 unique stages. Stage 1 essentially is 2 areas connected by a ruler bridge in the middle. Stage 2 has a kitchen theme with a large sink. Stage 3 is a Native American theme with teepees. Stage 4 is an open runway with not many places to find cover. And the final stage is an outdoor construction site where you need to fight on a circle perimeter. When playing Deathmatch, or Blitz as the game calls it, player 1 will need to set the match to 5, 10, 15, or 20 kills to win. Alternatively, 2, 5, 7, or 10 captures can determine the winner in the Capture the Flag mode. Throughout each area are lettered icons that provide each plastic soldier with additional firepower. Grenades, mortars, flamethrowers, and bazookas deal more damage than the default 8 hits to kill your opponent rifle. These power-ups are even accompanied by some voice quips that's kind of impressive for a GBC game.
Ah, a bazooka!
The unfortunate but understandable problem comes from the fact that it's simply I hunt you and you hunt me 1 versus 1 gameplay. So battles might be nothing more than bum rush your opponent and hope you land more shots faster. And lining up shots is actually the biggest challenge. Targeting your opponent can be difficult due to the slightly tankish controls and thin sprite design. So you pretty much need to be exactly spot on to nail your opponent. Also, A shoots and B changes weapons. Then, holding B and pressing down puts you in a prone position, while holding B and up puts you back into a standing position. However, this doesn't serve a purpose in the multiplayer mode and takes too long to execute, and there just isn't a need to roll around on the ground. Also, there's no vehicles in the link cable mode, unlike in the single-player campaign. Visually, each plastic soldier moves with impressive fluidity, but the environments are distractingly static. The soundtrack gets to be a little harsh by the end of the match, too. But again, including 5 stages with 2 gameplay types is a welcomed and underappreciated feature. Capture the Flag mode also can be a little uneventful when restricted to 2 players. There's a high chance you might not even see your opponent when running from edge to edge, so it's cool that it's here, but it isn't exactly the most engaging. And when playing Deathmatch, you spawn in the exact same spot with each death, so it's very possible your opponent can spawn kill you. Even though Army Men 2's multiplayer mode is sort of empty, boring, and unnecessary at best, I still appreciate the developers including this feature. The Game Boy Color version also acts as the precursor to the technically impressive Single-Pak League multiplayer mode in the Game Boy Advance sequel. That version supported up to 4 players from a single cartridge and borrowed its engine from a forgotten movie tie-in called A Sound of Thunder. I also covered that game's multiplayer mode with its own video, and I'll leave a link in the description. The Army Men series is a perfect example of flooding the market with too many games within a short period of time, which caused it to burn out quickly. While the world waits for a modern revival, at least this handheld sequel included a multiplayer mode, which is a lot more than most Game Boy Color games. But what do you think? Were you a part of the Army Men craze in the late 90s and early 2000s? Would you like to see a new sequel on modern consoles? Or what about a remastered compilation of all the original games? Let me know in the comments. And for plenty more link cable nonsense you never had the chance to play for yourself, see the links to my dedicated playlist in the description. Until next time, thank you for watching, and game on!